feeding your passion for local sports in the afternoon. It's the Drive Guys with Kevin Gleason and Kyle Drake on your radio at 1140 a.m.
Streaming audio at SacktownSports.com and the Sacktown Sports app.
You can also watch the show on YouTube at Sacktown Sports 1140. Here are the Drive Guys with Kevin Gleason and Kyle Drake.
Traves will be along any moment now. And in a way, I'm glad, Jay, that it's just the two 49er fans here to kick off the show. Because let's face it, 49er fans have been through the ringer the last 24 hours. Mac Jones leading the 49ers to a come-from-behind win over the Cardinals, 16-15, when it looked a couple of times like, just not to be today. So then the 49ers win the game. They're 3-0. Nick Bosa got hurt, but that's okay. Kyle Shanahan seemed optimistic. Then today came the news that 49er fans dreaded Nick Bosa. Done for the year. Torn ACL again. But I'm here to tell you, Jay, don't give up hope. Don't give up faith. Couple reasons why. For one thing, the last time Nick Bosa got hurt, 2020, the 49ers had just been to the Super Bowl the year before, and everything was about getting back to the Super Bowl and winning it. When Nick Bosa went down week 2 of 2020, I think we all knew, well, that's it. They are not a Super Bowl team. Things got actually worse from there. They didn't get back to the Super Bowl that year, but we just knew even then it's like, well, that may be the season right there. Is that the case now? No, for a couple reasons. This team, even with Nick Bosa, are they a Super Bowl team? I don't know, but the expectations are different. This year's more about being competitive, getting into the postseason, and we'll see. So Nick Bosa being out, it's a severe blow, doesn't necessarily derail the whole season. But there's also this, to that point, Trey Hendrickson could be available. I mean, the 49ers could go out and get Trey Hendrickson from a Bengals team now that has, let's face it, and this is coming from someone who has, according to what you may read on the internet, had a Bengals blanket on his bed. The Bengals are done. I mean, disastrous loss for them yesterday. Trey Hendrickson didn't really want to go back there. Now we know the Cowboys also have talked about maybe they're going to go out and get a playmaker on defense. Basically, Jerry Jones said today, if we, with the picks we got from Micah Parsons, if we could get Micah Parsons back, we would do that. So good luck with that. But there are potential opportunities for the 49ers, as devastating as the loss was, Jay. And as 49er players continue to drop like flies, I'm telling you, don't give up hope. Don't give up faith. There still is a way to make this a memorable, and winning season for the 49ers. Are you with me?
I'm with you because I think you hit the nail on the head. The expectations are completely different.
Yeah.
Coming into this season, we all want to win a Super Bowl. Every single team. New Orleans Saints, as you said, the Cincinnati Bengals, all teams, the New York Giants, Jets, all teams want to win a Super Bowl. But you have to be honest with yourself. And I think the claim that we had made on this show, at least speaking for myself, was I think this is a playoff team, but not a Super Bowl caliber type team.
Right.
The way it's constructed and what we had known the answers to the questions coming into the season. With that being said, I'll continue to keep on saying, if this team makes it to the playoffs, then all chips are on the table. We'll have a conversation then. But I'm with you in the form of this. I think this defense has shown me enough that I think they'll be in every game for the most part. There's always an exception, an anomaly. Teams get blown out here. Even in Super Bowl years, 1994, remember the 94-95 49ers, they got smoked 40-8. So it happens.
Is that the Eagles game?
It was the Eagles game.
Yeah.
It happens.
I'm glad you mentioned that now before you know who's who.
Oh, yeah. That's why I didn't say the name. You the one brought up the name.
Yeah.
I don't have to make sure the listeners know it. I'm trying to hide it from Draper. But
he was probably a Cowboy fan then.
He probably was. Yeah, he probably was rooting for Michael Irvin and company. But I do think they have an opportunity to really showcase who Mykel Williams is at this point. It's your movement now, big fella. Bryce Huff, that's what you were brought here for. We're going to need you to step up. And I'm with you. The one thing about the 49ers, they don't never stay stagnant, at least in the John Lynch, Kyle Shanahan regime. They go and grab people. So
especially if they feel like, we have a chance to
we have an opportunity. Yeah. I think this team is still on track. It's a huge, huge blow, heavy blow, but one that I was kind of expecting. I truly was.
This particular move?
I said it. Go back and listen to what I said when we were talking to Rob Brooks. I said George Kittle will miss a couple of games. I said Nick Bosa will miss some games. I said Brock Purdy will even miss a few games. It's happening.
Yeah.
It's what it is to what it is expected. And now, with that also being said, I will also understand from the faithful that people could say, Jay, you're being a downer. But it was just real. It was truth. I was a truth sayer.
Mm-hmm.
I told you Brock Purdy's gonna miss some games. I told you Nick Bosa's gonna miss some games.
He's gonna miss a lot of games.
And I said George Kittle. Well, but understandably, I said George Kittle. Remember, I said Trent Williams.
Yeah,
those 4 guys will miss some games. That happened.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Jones,
already 3 for 3.
Sure.
All right.
I wasn't keeping score.
Well, I am.
Mac Jones got hurt yesterday and limped through to a win. Mac Jones in fourth quarter comeback opportunities heading into this season was 3 for 17. So one of the many things that people said disparagingly about Mac Jones coming into this year was game's on the line. He's not the guy. And yesterday he got it done. He got some help, especially after that bad interception. He got a lot of help from the defense. And isn't that one of the things that we can say about the 49ers now that we haven't been able to say in a long time? Kyle Shanahan was aggressive. You could argue it worked out, so this is a tough case to make, but you could argue he was overly aggressive yesterday at times with his play calling. When's the last time we could say that? And the reason is because he has so much faith in that defense, Jay.
Already?
Yes.
Okay. Or is it faith in Robert Saleh?
Well, same thing.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Especially against a team like Arizona or a team like
Are you reading
Orleans.
that from his post-game comments? Are you reading through the navigation of that? Or
no? And maybe there is something in there that I missed, but just, going forward on fourth down was one thing. And that was a terrible call, and they should have called timeout at the goal line. They didn't get it. But then 4th and 2, and you're going up top with
Tricky Ricky P?
Yeah. Trips right, Florida. What was that? Trips right, Jet, Florida. That's a big-time play and a big-time call.
You think Ricky P was the number one option on that?
Yeah, because Kyle did talk about that. He said he also had Kendrick Bourne.
Right.
And he said he was open too, but he went down the sideline. Great catch for a guy that some say is not even a number one receiver in this league.
So again, my question is, do you believe that was the number one option on the play? Because me personally,
I don't want to jump on too early here. You guys set me up.
Me
right
personally,
now,
that wasn't the number one option on the play. I think it just so happened to work out for him, and it was a great catch. He was blanketed, and it was a good catch. I think it talks more about who Tricky Ricky P is versus the play. And I take it in the fold of I'm just saying who the messenger is. If Kyle Shanahan marched out to the podium and he did say something of, I saw Kendrick Bourne was open under, and Tricky Ricky P wasn't that open. So I'm not, I'm deciphering who the messenger is.
That's why it was so, obviously when
that
Shanahan
wasn't the number one option.
Calls the play, he doesn't know how open he's going to be. But
sure.
That was a risky play. And Kyle, let's face it, your team did the 49ers a solid yesterday too. Thank you.
Thank you.
We always looking out for you guys, man. Because we want to see you in the playoffs. We want you guys to get to the playoffs. No, there was some hell of a games yesterday, man, all around the league. And, I didn't even get to see the Eagles play live. I'm getting my hair cut, and they don't have red zone at the barbershop I was at, so I was stuck with.
You ain't missed nothing.
I was furious.
Only the play of the day, big fella.
That was a Fox game, right? I assume that was a Fox game. That's like the national game.
No, it was it wasn't the national game. The national game was the Bears and the Cowboys.
No, that was the 4 o'clock.
That was a later game.
Yeah, but that was the national game.
The national 4 o'clock.
Yes.
What was the 1 o'clock?
It was the Raiders and
Washington.
Nobody want to see that.
I know. That's
right?
So I had to watch your team's game as best any of us could on Red Zone. I was very upset by that. No offense to Raider fans, but come on, it was the Rams and the Eagles.
I know. That's the two best teams in the NFC tangling.
Wait now.
That's not correct.
But I'll tell you what, fellas, in all honesty, and it's not being a hater or anything like that. What I saw yesterday and what I saw the first 3 weeks of the season is there's different levels to this. The Eagles and Rams played at an NFC championship level, I thought. I'm watching that Niners game, and I'm trying to figure out, is this a good football game or are these just two bad teams? Like, I'm trying to figure out
one of the most boring games, first 3 quarters I've seen in a long time.
That's what I'm saying. It's like field goal after field goal. And I'm like, am I watching two great defenses or two flawed offenses?
49ers are very flawed right now. They're in survival mode.
Banged up,
so many guys.
You're
right.
Banged up, and you're not getting a full run.
Next man up, big fella. Next man up. Next man up.
Well, who's y'all backup quarterback?
It don't even matter because our dude don't get hurt. Our boy don't get hurt.
Okay.
19 out of the last 20, baby. That's what
I agree
we do.
with you on that. Let me tell you.
But I thought it was great. And I'm going to give some love to the Niners real quick because I heard you talking about the tricky Ricky P catch. I thought Mac Jones delivered a dime on that play.
Oh, he did.
That was a dime. I mean, he had the interception there, which was awful. That was an awful interception.
Fourth quarter, it was like he threw it to Ricky P or Christian McCaffrey like every
play.
time.
That's it, right? That's all he had, And so, but how about the clutch gene that he's showing here? That's 2 straight weeks now. He's led them down the field, put them in a position
and that's one of the
to win
things
the game.
Criticized him for,
right?
Since he's come into the NFL, he can't do that.
He's a solid player. I don't think, I don't know for sure if he's a starter in this league, but if you're a Niners fan during the regular season, I'm not talking about playoffs. How confident are you in Mac Jones as the backup
in the playoffs?
No, I'm just saying regular. I said regular season.
Oh,
like I look at Sam Darnold last year. I don't think we were confident in Sammy Dimes last year. Like if Brock got hurt, it was like, oh, Brock gets hurt, and to me, it's like, okay, we're not as good, but we can survive.
Yeah. Well, last year it was Josh Dobbs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because luckily Brock played a lot.
Yeah, Darnold was a couple of years ago.
Right.
Yeah,
you're
right. Yeah.
So far, so good. Obviously, you want Brock back as soon as possible. And then the Bosa news today, we were just saying before you made your way in, Jay and I agree that back in 2020 when the 49ers were trying to get back to the Super Bowl, everything was about get back to the Super Bowl and win it. Then week 2, he goes down, done for this year. We all realize, honestly, like their season's over.
Yeah.
But this season is not necessarily over because expectations are totally different.
I mean, to your point, because it was all about the Super Bowl a few years ago.
Yes.
Can this team still make the playoffs without Bosa? I think so.
Yeah.
With that schedule, the talent they have, I mean, you got to get healthy. You got to get Kittle back, obviously. If IU comes back as well, you got to get healthy when it comes to that. But, all is not lost now. I will say, I do feel like if there was any notion that they were Super Bowl contenders after yesterday, 3-0, maybe you pump the brakes just a little bit. This is a devastating injury. And Whitey, I heard you coming when I was driving in. You're talking about Hendrickson.
Yeah.
Are we doing that already? Bosa's MRI on the ACL, the scan ain't even dry yet, big fella.
Good.
Yeah.
Keep it. It's time to get on the next call.
I'm John Lynch. I'm punching in the numbers
right now.
Yeah. They're getting ready to
Don't wait. Why would you want it to wait to drive?
I'm just saying, big fella. Every time a player potentially comes available, I tell you what, about 10 other teams are doing the same thing. 10 other radio stations across the league are doing the same thing today. It ain't happening.
Dallas might do it. Dallas
should do it, right?
Yes. Yeah.
They are desperate. That defense, Caleb Williams don't even get sacked for the first time in his career.
Where would you rather go, though?
Dallas. No state income taxes. No state income taxes there. Jay, and it's the star, big fella. Jerry Jones, come on. I know. Let me digress real quick. We'll get back to sports.
Yeah. Did you hear what Jerry said, by the way? He said, if we could trade the picks that we got from Micah Parsons for an impact player, we would do that. Then why did you trade him in the first place?
And Hendrickson is that guy.
Yeah, he is.
He is that guy.
I'm trying to see where he's from.
Who, Hendrickson?
From Florida.
Okay. Who's in Florida? Anybody in contention down there? No Miami,
Tampa.
no Jackson. Tampa.
Just say, and Hendrickson played for the Saints, right? Prior, he did.
Yeah,
Saints.
yeah.
But you were saying so.
Yeah, sorry. I mean, no offense to Nick Bosa or even Fred VanVleet. You saw that news. He's out with a torn ACL.
People are downplaying that.
I know, that's massive. But your boy is playing hurt today.
Uh-oh, what's wrong now?
I shouldn't be here. I'm sweaty. I'm hot.
That actually goes without saying every show now. You don't even have to say that.
My
We know
life
that.
right now.
So you are the real Kawhi Leonard.
Nah, dude, seriously, I'm like the 49ers medical staff.
Oh,
man.
well,
Something's always up.
Yeah.
So over the weekend, real quick. Showed out to support my boy Jay.
Appreciate
Right?
you,
You were out
appreciate
there
you.
What
as
did
well
I tell you?
on
I said,
Saturday.
don't fall off your bike. I don't want to get a text on Monday that you're not coming in.
I
You
did
say
not
sweating,
fall.
so that ain't got nothing
No,
from that.
it's hot in here. I was rushing in. But seriously, I was in pain over the weekend. Had the oral surgery on Thursday, right?
Yeah.
But I was hungry. I was starving Saturday before the race, before
What'd
the
you
bike
get?
ride.
What'd you get?
The kids wanted Jersey Mike's.
Did you get something you weren't supposed to eat?
So I got Jersey Mike's.
Oh,
Chow down on it. It was yummy.
Okay.
I needed it, bro. Yeah. But they said, Kyle, only soft foods.
Well, that's bread.
That's what I thought.
Okay.
And so, but then after that, it got worse and worse. I was in pain.
Hmm.
I was hurting big time. And so Sunday comes and it's just a quiet day. I tell the kids, we just watching football. We not doing
You got your
anything.
haircut.
Did get my haircut. I did. You noticed that, huh?
No,
Big
you just told it you got your
Oh,
haircut.
yeah. I got my haircut. Yeah. All right. I thought you noticed the lines there, Big.
It might be time to go take a nap already.
Dude, I, seriously. But then I'm in pain. And then all of a sudden I notice, because Thursday I got the dental work. And, they give you the stitches, right? In your mouth.
You did. I do remember you telling us about that.
And so yesterday, I start noticing, I'm like, what's that? And the stitch is like hanging down, like
Are
a
they the
thread.
kind that dissolve?
I didn't know. I wasn't
they
sure.
are. Okay.
Here's the story. So I said, all right, I got to go to the dentist because I'm in pain. Every night I'm waking up at 4 or 5 in
And
pain.
you think your stitches popped.
Stitches popped.
Mhm.
So I wake up today, call the dentist. They like, come on in at about 10. I'm like, all right. Now, mind you, the thread is still hanging from my mouth. And so I'm like, what's going on? And so I pull the thread ever so slightly and it just drops out.
Yeah.
So I go to the dentist and the dental hygienist, she's like, how you doing, Kyle? I'm like, well, my stitches fell out. She's like, no, they'll just dissolve in 3 to 4 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. And I'm like, no, it's been 3 to 4 days. They're out. So the dentist comes in. He takes a look at me, fellas, says, ooh, giving that kind of.
Does he say, Jersey Mike's?
Right. He's like, Kyle, taps on it. It says, all right, your stitches are out. You have a dry socket.
Oh, no.
What is that?
That's bad.
Yes. A dry socket, Jay, because I had to Google it, big fella. I had to look it up and find out exactly
It's what you don't
what it
want,
was.
Jay.
When you hear that, you
When
in
you
trouble.
have one of these procedures, it's what you don't want.
Dry mouth?
Dry socket
Dry socket.
is a complication after tooth extraction where the blood clot that forms in the tooth socket is lost or does not form properly, exposing the underlying bone and nerves. So he's like, we got to do it all over again.
Oh.
So he numbs me up, stitches, puts the gauze, collagen a plug in there.
But the tooth is already out, right?
The tooth is out.
Yeah.
But he's like, I can see the the little post, hanging out.
Come on, Dre.
So he says, Kyle, this is major surgery you had. He said, soft diet for the next week. He said, I'm going to prescribe you hydrocodone for the pain.
Whoa.
So I go to CVS and Jay, give me my music here. You got Drapes Take music. You got Drapes Take. I'm sorry, Nick Bosa. We're going to get back to you.
Calm down. Take it easy, man. Just
You're in more
take
pain
it
than Nick
easy.
Bosa today.
I am in pain. Let me ask you a question, Whitey. You have prescriptions filled. Jay,
Sure.
you go get prescriptions filled. How come the damn prescription is never ready when you go? The prescription is never ready when I go. Usually you leave the doctor, they send a prescription. I automatically say, you know what? I know it's not going to be ready.
Mhm.
I'm going to let it sit for a couple of hours. I got the app. I look at the app, CVS app. They say, oh, it'll be ready for you after 12. I'm like, great. I'll go after 12 on the way in the radio. Then I get the alert. Your prescription is out of stock.
Oh, well, there you go.
So I'm in pain, though, Whitey.
Right.
I need the hydrocodone.
Mhm.
So they say we can send it to a different pharmacy. I say, send it to the other CVS in Folsom. I go to the other CVS in Folsom. They're like, we don't have any record of it. They're like, you're at the wrong place. You got to go to the CVS in Target. I'm like, hold up now. The CVS in Target ain't really a CVS. It's just like they don't have all the, you know what I mean? Like it's like a drive-through pharmacy basically. And so I'm thinking to myself, this is why I'm late right now. It's 1:15. Remember, it's never ready.
No, I know
that.
It is. I know that.
So at about 1:25, it's finally ready. And that's why I'm late today. But we have to do a better job, America, of making sure prescriptions are ready on time. Think about it like this way. And I understand pharmacists got a hard job. But you get the prescription because the doctor tells you you need it. When you go to the pharmacy, maybe don't go 5 minutes after you leave the office. It's not good. But if you go 3 hours after, the prescription should be ready, big fella.
Should be. You have a lot more faith in your fellow pharmacists and humans than I do. If they said, should we send it to the other one? I would say, that will work.
But then it wouldn't be in until Thursday, though.
Okay.
That's what they said. And then it would take a few days. But we got to do it better. Like, damn it, pharmacists. And why the hell, Jay, I'm serious. I'm on my soapbox right now.
I see you, brother.
Why does the whole pharmacy office need to close for a half hour at lunch?
Oh, been there.
You got 8 people working. Y'all don't all need to take lunch at the same time.
Is it a 24-hour? I mean, they say it's 24-hour, but
no, it's not 20.
It's 23 and a half.
10 to 7.
Oh,
but
okay.
From 1:30 to 2, they're closed, though. Jay, you know what I'm talking about.
I do know what you're talking about.
8 people working in the office.
Stagger 'em.
Just staggered. You at 11 to 11:30, 11:30 to 12. It's so simple. So that's why I'm late today, man. I'm not playing no Kawhi Leonard or Anthony Davis or anything like that. I actually thought about calling it because it was the worst pain I've ever had when it comes to a tooth.
Just be careful.
But now I'm on that
meds.
meds.
Yeah, be careful with that stuff they gave you. That's powerful.
Are you going to this Kings thing later today, too?
Don't know anything about it.
All right. Okay. There's something going on later today, and I'm trying to decide, do I take the pill or not?
Is that the thing for season ticket holders?
Nah, this is I'll tell you off air.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So I know there's something for A's ticket holders today.
Is there?
I believe there is.
No.
I think they're showing Field of Dreams.
At the ballpark?
Somewhere.
Or somewhere?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know tomorrow, right? What's happening?
What's tomorrow?
My boy throwing out that first pitch.
First pitch, baby. First pitch.
Unless he like Clayton Kershaw might be hurt.
They have to scratch him
No,
from a scheduled start.
I've been practicing. And you know
Have
what?
you?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
I'll tell you this, fellas. I'm going to put some gas on it. I'm not throwing no lollipop or anything like that. I'm winding up.
Uh-huh.
Old Satchel
school.
Paige style? Okay.
Yes. It's all about the release point, big
Now,
fellas.
are we going to have somebody? Are you done or should I keep you music?
Nah, go ahead. You
Okay,
can cut the
all
music. I'm sorry. I'm just, that's my life, man. It's killing me, Jay.
It's
All right,
you
sorry
should
about
have. You got a lot of dental work going on, bro.
I know.
Yeah.
That's tough to work with.
Dry socket's no joke.
You had it, Whitey?
No, but I know
Okay.
about it. I know.
It's painful.
Yeah.
It's
It's one of the things like they say, now make sure you do this because you don't want a dry socket.
Right. And I guess, hey, Jersey
Yeah,
Mike's.
Jersey Mike's. Salami turkey special.
Yep, it was good, but man. So,
Are you having anyone? Common sense tells me there will be cameras flickering on the field tomorrow, but is there anyone that can go live? Can we see this? How are we going to be able to see this? Why this?
I was
is
hoping
happening?
to do our show out there, but it didn't come together.
Were you really?
Yeah. I was hoping we could do the show out there.
We
and then you
should.
could-
I know.
Yeah.
Easily, we should
Yeah.
do that. I might have the kids go live. Or
Okay,
I'll
okay.
have somebody.
Yeah,
NBC will be out there.
Something.
You know, the
We
NBC
gotta see it.
crew. So, but it's at 7:00.
Oh, okay.
6:55. I mean,
Really?
Yeah.
I might walk in there with you.
You
sometime.
should. Yeah,
Yeah.
Come on through. You gonna come? Come watch Satchel
Left-hander.
Paige. Yeah.
The high lefty. So you're throwing the first pitch at what time? About 6:50?
6:55.
Okay.
You going
6:55.
fastball? You going 4-seamer? 2-seamer?
No, circle changeup.
You ain't going
You don't know,
circle
you don't know
change.
about that circle.
You ain't going
That
to-
thing come off the. You know why I said I was a big Roger Clemens fan growing up, and Dennis Oil Can Boyd too.
Yeah.
I used to throw that, and so I used to mess around with the
Oh,
ball,
okay.
trying to
All
throw.
right.
it.
All right.
I ain't going to throw it.
Throw a
No,
two-seamer.
two-seamer. Yeah,
Yeah.
two-seamer.
One time
That's
I threw out the first pitch at a Rivercast game, and they had the catcher was a guy named Britt Reams, who pitched in the majors for Montreal and the Giants. And so he's in the crouch, and I decided I was going to throw a curveball. I was going to break off Uncle Charlie. And so I throw it, and I didn't get on top of it, so it's high. And I'll never forget, he's in his crouch. He goes, oh, curveball. And instead of getting up to catch it, he just sat there and watched it go.
That's messed up.
Like, that's what you get for doing a curveball, Tommy. Yeah.
Oh,
that'll be fun tomorrow, Kyle.
Are you standing in front of the mound, right? In front of the mound on the lower tier. Okay.
I don't want to make it too complicated.
Thank you. The last time I threw out the pitch at an A's game, I did that, and I was ridiculed.
What?
Even on their broadcast.
Really?
Yes.
Who was it?
Vince Cotroneo.
Well,
Vince Cotroneo.
You're never supposed to do that, huh? The mound is for the.
It depends. There's different schools of thought.
Really?
Yeah. So
no, I'll be in front. I'll be in.
I respect the mound.
I need to be in the dirt. I'll be up on that first cut of grass.
That's where you're at, right there, where the line is at, just where it has just a slight of a rise.
Throwing that 43-foot changeup.
Yep.
All right. We'll come back with a look at the 49ers nerf schedule. Does it get a little tougher here over the next few months? What are they going to do without Bosa? There are some alternatives. We'll dive into that when we come back to Sacktown Sports.
The Allen Styles Show.
Brock's bro, Chubba, he's on Nevada and wasn't great. Why didn't we ever hear about him? You answered your own question, Jeff, because he's not very good. Look, man, it's your 5th year at UNR. You are now Preston, not calling you Chubba. How old is he?
He is 24 years old, a 6th-year starter, never won a college football game.
We use your government name.
You can listen to the Allen Styles Show Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on 1140 a.m., YouTube, and the Sacktown Sports app.
Carmichael Dave here for my friends at American Energy Heating and Air. Yes, I always tell you they are a family-owned operation, been in business since 81, A-plus Better Business Bureau, but it is hot. We are in those Sacramento hot months. I want to focus on them being your second opinion partner. What does that mean? Maybe you've got somebody you're working with or you've worked with in the past in the HVAC world. Guess what? They want to give you a second opinion. How much does it cost? Nothing. You call them up and say, hey, can I get a second opinion on this deal? They come out and they either say, wow, that's a great deal, you should feel better about that. Or they say, we can beat that price. And usually they're going to beat it by a lot. Guess what? You just saved money and it didn't cost you anything to find out. It's a no-lose situation. Go with a trusted company. American Energy, 916-520-9990. That's 916-520-9990 or AmericanEnergyAir.com. Jingle Singers, take it away.
Call 916-520-9990 now.
The IRS finally caught up with Louie.
I hadn't paid my taxes in 8 years. I owe the IRS a lot of money.
Louie was in deep trouble.
We're going to take your house, put a lien on your bank account, garnish your pay. They don't care. They're going to take your paycheck.
Louie found out about Optima Tax Relief, the leading tax resolution firm. A-plus rated by the Better Business Bureau, they've resolved over $1 billion for their clients.
Optima Tax, they help me. They calm me down. They make me feel comfortable, and I trust them.
Louie has a lot to be thankful for.
I don't owe the IRS anymore, and I'm able to live a comfortable life, a lot better life. It was because of Optima Tax.
For tax help you can trust, call Optima now for a free consultation. Take it from Louie.
If you owe the IRS, don't go it alone. Give Optima Tax a call. They can help you.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Are you thinking about buying a new car? Well, maybe you're on the fence. Let me help you out. Kyle Draper here from Mercedes-Benz of Stockton. From the first time I stepped into the MP of Stockton showroom, I knew I made the right choice. I settled on the all-electric EQS SUV. It's comfortable, stylish, and most importantly, it's safe. Mercedes-Benz has the reputation of making the finest cars in the world. Now it's your turn to experience what I already know. Mercedes-Benz of Stockton is the best car buying experience you'll ever have. It's just a short drive down I-5 or anytime at mpfstockton.com.
For over 90 years, Hagen Oaks has partnered with the biggest brands in golf to bring cutting-edge technology to your game. Our one-of-a-kind total game fitting offers a level of experience and precision that is unmatched. From driver to putter, footwear to golf balls, our TrackMan-powered performance studios, 3D footwear scanner, and Ping's Ballnamic ball fitting kiosk ensure every piece of your gear is tailored to your swing. Trust the experts at the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Total game fitting starts here.
Footballs are flying. The days are getting shorter. Fall is officially here. Will your heater be able to get you through the winter? The heater at Whiteywood shut down last winter. So who did we call? Lee's Air Plumbing and Heating. We wanted somebody we could trust to do the job right and deliver great value. And Lee's came through. Check them out at leesair.com. Lee's Air Plumbing and Heating has built a reputation as the leading HVAC company in Sacramento. We've got a new HVAC system that works great, saves us money month to month. Find out how they can help you at leesair.com. License number 635355.
Paid non-attorney spokesperson. Paid for by Action Matters.
Attention former and present inmates of women's prisons in California. If you are currently or were an inmate of Central California Women's Facility in Chowchilla, also known as Chowchilla Women's Facility, Valley State Prison for Women in Chowchilla, Institute for Women in Chino, or Folsom Women's Facility in Represa, and were a victim of sexual abuse, now is the time to come forward, as you may be entitled to substantial financial compensation. If you were an inmate at any of these prisons at any time and were subjected to sexual abuse from staff members, you may be entitled to substantial cash compensation. Call our California Women's Prison Helpline now at 800-408-1240. The deadline to file a claim may be close. Call now to get the justice, closure, and the financial settlement you deserve. Even if it was long ago, call our law firm's Women's Prison Sexual Abuse Helpline right now at 800-408-1240. 800-408-1240. 800-408-1240.
Live and local, it's the Drive Guys. Watch the show on youtube.com/SacktownSports1140.
Or listen on the Sacktown Sports app.
Can the 49ers still make the playoffs? What are they going to do now that Bosa's out? Oh, we'll get to that. But first, more important questions. Somebody wants to know what you had, Drapes. Steven Torres says, what did Drapes have at Jersey Mike's? A Philly, tuna, turkey, bacon, ham?
Nah, the number 13, the Italian.
Told you.
Yeah, had the salami, turkey, ham.
I know my guy. That's my guy.
Capricola, whatever it's called, too. It was good. It was good.
Was it worth it?
No, dude, I'm telling you, man. But let me ask you guys this real quick. A soft diet. What's really like? I've been eating mashed potatoes, ice cream.
Yep.
What
Jell-O.
else though?
Jell-O,
Jell-O.
yogurt, cottage
All right.
cheese,
applesauce.
soup.
I might go on a juice cleanse this week.
That part,
Yeah.
celery to the gut.
Celery, yeah.
No sandwiches.
No sandwich.
Definitely no Dutch crunch.
I know. I tried to chew on the other side though. I thought that would be good enough, but no.
Did he say that? Well, he didn't ask you if you ate anything. Or,
No.
You're not sure why.
No, he just said,
stitches popped.
Kyle, you have to follow the rules.
Oh,
I gave you the sheet.
Okay,
so he
knew something
he
was
knew
up.
something was up. And I wanted to say I did, but he already knew, you know.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Eggs.
Eggs, yeah, that's true. I had pizza last night.
Oh, come on, man. Come on,
Okay.
bro.
I chewed on the right side.
My sympathy level for you is dropping.
Dog, are you serious?
I had more sympathy for you when you started.
It was pizza night at the house.
Well,
Baby
yeah.
girl made a pizza. What am I supposed to do? Yeah. No, honey, I can't have pizza.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
I can't. My doctor says I shouldn't eat it.
It was good.
The
It was good. I
bread,
know.
maybe the soft bread.
I didn't eat
part
the
of it.
crust like the
But that's the part you probably should have eaten.
the soft part. Pepperoni pizza last night. It was good. I was gonna make another one today before I got the diagnosis.
Here I was saying, poor Kyle, man, that's rough. It's like, no,
No, it is right.
Nah.
Oh man. So that's what's going on. That's what's playing hurt today, fellas.
Mhm.
Playing hurt. But I'm here.
Because you didn't do your, you didn't go see the athletic trainer.
I know.
You didn't do your therapy.
Didn't do my therapy. I got this. Once again, last week I said it and I'll say it again. Take care of your gum work, people. Take care of your mouth, your teeth. You don't want to be like Drapes when you turn 50.
Scrambled eggs, protein shakes from Campy.
Protein shakes every morning for breakfast. Yep,
Yeah.
that's what I have for
There's
breakfast.
there's actually
Smoothies.
there's actually more soft things than you realize. Vegetables,
Yeah, I
certain
got it.
fruits.
I got it. I'm going to
You know, you can dive
Google it and
into it.
hook up right now.
Nothing like pizza in a blender.
No.
I know, right?
Or that
Liquid
Italian.
diet,
Or that number
right?
13, that Italian.
You know, I'm a Chat GPT it right now.
Ripping through pepperoni.
5-day soft diet plan. And it'll come up with like a bunch of options for me.
So it sounds like your dentist was a little upset with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because in my mind, it's his dental work. I'm like, dude, you ain't do the stitches properly and everything. But then as I replay the last 72 hours, it's like, all right, Kyle, you had donuts that day. You had pizza this day. You had sandwich that day. You tried to eat a bag of pretzels the other day. Like, yeah.
Wow. See,
I thought it was just like 1 or 2 days.
You soft sold us like, I had a sandwich. Turns out you had a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Just like small things, though. Like pretzels, like a tiny bag. I chewed on the other side, Whitey. I thought that was fine.
Yes. Well, you're all fixed up now.
Yeah, good to go.
Try it again. See what happens.
No. Got the pills, baby.
Somebody says you're not supposed to drive when you're on those.
Is that what they said?
That's what somebody said here.
Man, I'm 6'2", 270. Come on, big fella. I could do this. I'm going to that Kings thing anyway, so I don't want to be looped up for that.
I'll ask Jay because you're so biased against the 49ers. I'll start with Jay. Jay, the 49ers schedule, we know how soft it is. Soft.
Yes.
You get a little tougher here. You got Jacksonville, then you're at the Rams. That's a Thursday night game, so you got that quick turnaround, Jacksonville to the Thursday night game. Then you're at Tampa Bay. I think we talked about last week. It's
remember, I even said
stretch.
That. Yes.
Toughest stretch of this schedule.
Do you guys feel, I feel like coming out of yesterday, the Rams are legit. Like, I knew they were good, but they could be a top 2, 3, 4 team in the NFC. They went into Philly and had the Eagles on the ropes yesterday.
Well, it's on how you slice it. You know,
And then they
were way ahead, or they just
nothing in the second half. No, this is their toughest stretch. You're right. And I don't think, Jacksonville you should be able to beat. But Jags won yesterday, if I'm correct, right?
Right.
And then you got at Rams, at Buccaneers.
Over Houston.
Yeah. And then after that, Falcons, Texans, Giants. Yeah, so we talked last week. I said over this 4-game stretch, at worst 2-2. They could come out of this 3-1 and really, stack up some wins, be like 8-1 or something like that when it's all said and done.
You got the 2 wins already, and we know they haven't been pretty, and you're dealing with all the injuries, but you got 2 wins in your division already too.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
As we've discussed, there's going to be so much competition in the NFC. There's probably going to be something like 10 teams, maybe 11 for 7 spots.
Yeah.
So, every game, especially a win over a team that's probably going to be in that jumbo bucket, is huge, especially when they're in your own division.
Yeah, I mean, you got a chance in a couple weeks to go 3-0 in your division.
Yeah.
Like, you got a chance to really, maybe, own that division outright in a couple of weeks. Do you think the Cardinals are who we thought they were? Or what do you make of the Cardinals?
I think yesterday was the type of loss that put some doubt in you because they had not played well the first 2 games, but they went into San Francisco, Santa Clara, and they had that game. Right. They outplayed the 49ers. They dominated in a lot of ways. 49ers could not run the ball.
Yeah.
And the Cardinals played with a lot of confidence, and they thought they had the game won, and then they had that look on their faces. They literally showed, Kyler at the end of the game, like, I think that's the type of loss that really starts to stir up some of the self-doubt because they probably should have won that game.
And they lost James Conner.
Yeah, exactly.
Their best running back. And,
yeah.
We saw Marvin Harrison Jr. out there, several drops. He made a couple of nice plays, but, dude, he dropped a couple of big passes out there yesterday. I think the Cardinals, man, 9-7, 10-6 at best. I don't view them as a contender. Like, I thought, we talked last week, what will this tell us about the Cardinals? I don't think they're that good of a team, to be honest with you. I think they're sort of one-dimensional, especially now with Connor out. It's Kyler Murray making plays, and the defense was solid. I give them some credit, but I don't think they're that good of a team.
Well, if they did go 10-7, and I know you said that's probably the top of what they could do, that's going to at least keep them in the conversation for much of the year.
Right.
That might be good enough.
That might be good enough, but I got them 3rd in the division clearly. I got the Rams and Niners clearly. Hey, they might be 4th. Yes. Seahawks might be,
Seahawks put a wallop on the Saints after winning in Pittsburgh.
You're right. Exactly. And so
that 49er win that opening win.
Opening week. Yeah, you throw that out.
Quality win.
You throw that out.
It looked like kind of they won, and now we can see it's a quality win over Seattle.
Teams are feeling each other out in week one. I don't take into account anything. But no, I thought honestly, let's get to the part of the segment where I actually give them some love, talking about the Niners, because I
don't blink, you'll miss it.
I know. I thought Tricky Ricky P was great. Like, he is proving to be worthy of a first-round draft pick. I thought he was phenomenal. His route running, ability to get open, catching traffic too. He showed me too. I didn't know he had that ability. I thought he was great. Upton Stout made a couple of big plays out there. And so there are some guys, and we know Fred Warner, best linebacker in the game. There are some guys, that defense, I'm liking that defense, even though it's young. They play with a ferocity. And I want to say this about Nick Bosa. I know he's, out for the season, but he looked like the Nick Bosa of old, just like the aggressiveness he pursues the pass. Like, when he gets off that line, there were a few times where he was double team, chip block, whatever. It didn't matter. Like, he almost got to Kyler Murray. So I thought he was playing at a high level too.
I think Ricky P, you'd think that every receiver is great at catching passes because they're receivers, and it's not true. I think if anything's going to separate him, it's the ability to catch the ball. He made one catch yesterday. The ball was thrown behind him.
Yeah.
He had to lean back with both hands. It didn't. Right. It's not one of the biggest plays in the game, but it was a great catch. He's a very skilled catcher of the football, which I think maybe makes up for some of the other things that he's not as great at.
Well, that's important, right?
Yeah.
The ability to catch the football. And, it was clear that Mac Jones had some trust in Tricky Ricky P yesterday. He had 11 targets. Christian McCaffrey, 15, obviously, but 11 targets. That's number one wide receiver type material we're seeing from Tricky Ricky P.
Mm-hmm. 339-1140, 1-800-920-1140. We'll come back. We'll get to the phones.
Yeah.
And we'll come back with one word to describe each of the NFL's undefeated teams next on Sacktown Sports.
Alan Stiles here with your Sacktown Sports Injury Report, brought to you by Downtown LA Law Group. Joey Estes, out with that herniated disc in his lower back, is expected to return in 2026 after undergoing successful surgery in LA from Dr. Robert Watkins. Denzel Clark, out with that right adductor strain, expected to return in late September after going through a running and hitting progression in Arizona. That was your injury report, brought to you by DTLA Law Group.
Hey, I'm Alan Stiles. Injured at work? Call Downtown. DTLA Law Group, California's leading injury law firm. With over 40 lawyers throughout California, they have won over $500 million in settlements. DTLA Law Group will get you compensation for your work injury. You don't pay unless they win. That's right. You pay zero up front. Call Downtown. Text injury help to 40222. That's injury help to 40222. Visit them at calldowntown.com. Text charges may apply.
Mike Rowe here with another random fact. Those cracks on your walls aren't just cosmetic. They could mean your home is sinking. Whether it's drywall cracks, exterior cracks, or sticking doors or windows, do yourself a favor. Call Groundworks. I spent some time working with these guys, and they're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to stabilize your foundation.
Groundworks, official foundation repair company of Cal Athletics.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
I'm Ken Korak with your Green and Gold Report, brought to you by Xfinity. Introducing the 5-year price guarantee. One internet price, 5 years guaranteed. Well, as we hit the home stretch in 2025, there seems little doubt that Nick Kurtz will become the American League Rookie of the Year, and even a chance that Kurtz and Jacob Wilson will finish 1-2, and also the chance that Wilson will become the A's first rookie ever to win the American League batting title.
Welcome to Dugout Radio, the undisputed home of Boomtown Baseball.
The Wi-Fi is booming with Xfinity, baby. Our next caller is
Stacy. How do you stay locked in on every pitch and play?
We stream it all live on Xfinity Internet with low lag, 99.99% network reliability, and speeds faster than a base runner beating the throw to home plate.
I stream on my TV, tablets, even my smart fridge.
Smart fridge?
With all those games, we gotta refuel.
Stream live baseball with Wi-Fi built for the biggest moments. Xfinity. Restrictions apply. Actual speeds vary, not guaranteed.
When I was a kid, I remember my dad, a lineman, leaving in the middle of the night. Families were depending on him to get their power back on to keep them safe and warm. Watching him taught me that this work isn't just about wires and circuits. It's about people and the trust they place in us when the lights go out. That's why I started Maverick Electric Heating and Air, to carry on that same promise of showing up, doing it right, and protecting families when they need us most. Visit callamaverick.com.
When you stay in your home, what you love gets to stay too. From the gardens that grow wild to the grandkids that run wilder. From the Friday night baseball games to the Sunday morning brunches. Even the daily crosswords and weekly book clubs. There's room for it all with help from Home Instead, the largest in-home senior care network with over 30 years of trusted experience delivering the peace of mind you deserve. Visit Home Instead online for a better what's next.
Hi, I'm Michael from the Warren Treaty. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. Only Novo Nordisk makes FDA-approved Ozempic. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5 milligram, 1 milligram, and 2 milligrams.
When I want to stretch out after a long day, my sofa needs to be comfortable, but it also needs to look attractive and inviting when guests come to visit. I am Frank LaRosa with a word about Naturewood Home Furnishings. We spend so much time on our living room sofas that we forget they're a focal point and a hint to our decorating tastes. Right now, during Naturewood Home Furnishings sofa sale, you can save on every sofa, including gallery-exclusive custom-ordered FlexSteel furniture. Whether you're interested in a new sofa, sectional, or recliner, you can choose from hundreds of colors and fabrics. Nobody has more styles and choices than Naturewood Home Furnishings. And when it comes right down to it, it's all about choices and always about quality. Shop Naturewood for the look you love at a price you'll love even more. Visit Naturewood Home Furnishings right now for this remarkable sofa sale. Off Highway 50 at Hazel, look for the water wheel.
There is no better duo. Nope. Never.
It's the Drive Guys.
Right here on Sacktown Sports.
Happy Monday. Thanks for participating in the show as always. Really appreciate that. Chris the Mom says, if you go to Field of Dreams tonight, no popcorn, please, Kyle. That's what they're offering. Your mouth says no.
Nah, no popcorn tonight. Dude, I learned my lesson, Chris the Mom. Shout out to Chris the Mom, too. Saw her this weekend at Jay's event. You know, Sack on fire. But I learned my lesson, dude. I'm not doing that anymore.
916, I had dry socket, can confirm it's some of the worst pain ever.
There you go.
Rob M. Jacksonville isn't that bad this year. Pardon me. I think they have a good chance of winning this weekend.
Ooh, I agree, Rob.
You agree?
I must be a Raider fan. Rob, a Raider fan?
Trevor Lawrence going through for 400 yards.
Oh, now, yeah.
No, I know. I'm messing around. You guys.
Rob M., are you a Raider fan? A bitter Raider fan after yesterday? Poor Gino.
He looked bad.
He's running for his life.
Yeah.
339-1140, 1-800-920-1140. It's time for, guess what, Drapes? It's time for
early TC. Early TC.
Check it with TC. What's up, TC? How about that 49er defense?
Hey, look, man. Hey, the defense, Mike check. Hey, listen, the defense stood up first before we get started. Drapes, what's up, bro? I hope you, you've been going through these surgeries, bro. Hey, the dentist ain't no joke, big dog. That dry socket, I heard you talking about it, but man, wishes to you, bro. I hope you get better,
Thank
dog.
you, man. Appreciate that. Thank you.
For sure. Listen, we're going to go Niners and Kings, but we're going to start with Niners. So it's simple. Hey, it hurts me. 97 is out, right? We got injuries, but this ain't nothing new with the Niners, right? Robert Saleh is going to have fifth and sixth string defensive linemen getting 6 and 7 sacks, bro. I'm not worried of the defense ain't going to lose a beat because he going to scheme it up. Who needs the whole thing into the bargain is the head coach and Kyle Shanahan. That's who need to hold his end of the bargain up. He hold his end of the bargain up, bro. We probably got something going on this year. And I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not going to get too high. I'm not going to get too low. I'm going to stay right in the middle, bro, because I told y'all where I stand at. But I'm not going to let that get in the way. As far as the Kings, bro, hey, I looked up and I seen Houston, right? I said, man, Van Fleet went down. So, hey, pick up the phone, Scott, and holler at the homie over there and say, hey, I got Devin for Tara Easton straight up. What y'all think?
Thank you, TC. What do you think? What do you
He
think,
making
Grapes?
deals. I like Tari Eason, the player. Where's he fit in? Is he our 4, 3, what?
I mean, you can obviously offer anybody you want. I don't think Houston goes for that.
Right, that's the thing. Why would Houston?
You can offer.
TC acted like they just going to punt on the season or something. Ah, man, we lost Van Vliet. Let's just hit the reset button. Nah, they'll be fine without Van Vliet. They'll find somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Russell Westbrook's out there.
Oh, that's right.
You know, I don't think they got the money to sign him, but they'll be all right. Houston will be okay.
Yeah. As far as Bosa goes, TC says, "Oh, Robert Sala will find somebody. He might. He might go out and get somebody like this guy played for him when he was running the Jets.
Who you got?
He's with the Cowboys last year. Carl Lawson. He's not great. Don't get me wrong. Carl Lawson had 17 sacks with the Jets in 2022. So
yeah, 17 in one season.
Yeah.
Dang.
Matthew Judon could be.
Yeah,
he's a free agent. I
former
think. Chase,
Patriot.
you could get Chase. No, actually, Matthew Judon's with the Dolphins.
Okay.
Chase Young. I wouldn't go out.
Not going back that way.
But Trey Hendrickson is a guy that teams are going to be calling about.
Yeah,
that'd be a huge.
It's a huge price too.
Yeah,
that's a big time price. And what's his Did he just get a new contract?
He did. I don't have the particulars, but you're right. He did just re-sign with them.
Niners looking to pay 2 defensive linemen premium. You got arguably 2 of the top 5 paid defensive linemen in the league. Maybe
this
right
is
there.
A special.
I know, right?
This is a special team and a special year.
Why do you like salary cap be damn? We're not.
You don't want to squander the opportunity that you have now with this 3-0 start. Am I right, Jay? Dude, special team.
This ain't
special
2K,
year.
Whitey. This ain't 2K. Come on, man. This ain't Madden 2025.
They're smart. They've
tons of
reserved some cap space in case something like this happens.
Well, they knew just like I knew somebody be injured. +2 -3 divided by 6. We knew all that was gonna happen.
This was supposed to be the reset year, though. You're not looking to add money this year, are you?
Right, but the cap space you can if you need to in the short term this year.
Let me ask you guys this.
Yeah.
In all honesty, if you're the Niners, obviously Bosa, being out hurts. But how much are you investing in a team? Maybe their ceiling, we just talked about, isn't Super Bowl. Maybe it's playoffs, get lucky NFC Championship game. So business-wise, does it make sense financially to bring in a Trey Hendrickson, at that contract?
It does if they, all kidding aside, if they look at this team and go, you know what, we do have something here. I have no idea whether they do or not. Obviously, the fan in me is like, special team, special year. But are they going to pursue that? I mean, we'll find out how they feel about that. It's a great question. I would like to see them be aggressive. They typically are when they feel like we have a shot.
Trey Hendrickson, what, $29 million? Bosa, $34 million. You're talking close to, more than $60 million.
Sure. But they're not, they got plenty of money. And like I said, it comes down to the cap space. I don't know if they have that much, but I know they have some. They have preserved some for an occasion such as this.
On top of that, some of them checks already been paid.
Yeah.
Hey, Jay, I don't want to be all pie in the sky like you guys are sometimes. We got to get this guy. We got to get, Michael Parsons available. Let's go get him. It's like you can't have everybody, Jay.
I don't think Trey Hendrickson is the type of person that the 49ers are hunting for this year, because I don't think they truly, with Shanahan's comments before the season, I'd be surprised if they believe they have a Super Bowl winning caliber team right now. Same thing.
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah.
Right?
Like I don't believe Kyle Shanahan and the squad believe they're top 3 in the NFC. I think they're 5, 6, 7. And as I've said, when you get to the playoffs, we'll see where the chips fall.
Then give me Carl Lawson. Or
but I think they're looking for something like that.
Somebody,
like a Judon. And
yeah. By the way, this is from Drew Bishop from Yahoo Sports. Actually, the story's in the Sporting News. Yahoo Sports picked it up. He wrote this last week about Trey Hendrickson. He says, all right, now that Burrow's hurt, maybe Trey Hendrickson will be traded. And this is the writer, member of the media. He just says, Cowboys receive Trey Hendrickson. Bengals receive second-round pick in 2026.
Give up a second rounder?
Yes.
With the quickness, huh?
Yes.
If you're the Niners?
Yeah.
Yes.
Nah, I'm not.
Really?
No, because I don't think this team is Super Bowl bound yet. I need to see more. That's me.
I just wouldn't. I understand your point, and I'm not even sure I'd argue with you, but I would just feel like, you only get 17 games a year, and this year's off to a good start, and I wouldn't be ready to just admit or concede that I wouldn't wave the white flag on this year already. Maybe that'd be the smart thing. I hope they're not going to do that. We'll know soon enough. The main thing is it's going to tell us a lot about what they think about this team, really.
Yeah.
How they handle this.
Do you think the only thing holding the Niners back from potentially making some noise and being a contender this year is health?
Yes.
If healthy, Kittle, Ayuk, are they in the mix?
Yeah, health / and these go hand in hand. To me, health / offensive line. They're not running the ball at all. They can't outrun the ball.
Banged up too. Banged up offensive
Yeah, that's what I know.
Yeah,
that's
it's like
hand in hand.
Because, Jay, if they feel they're going to get healthy, Ayuk, Kittle comes back, you bring in a Trey, then do they have the makings of at least an NFC championship team? And I'm trying to figure out how Lynch and Shanahan are thinking.
Yeah.
Like, me and you may be like, their ceiling is this. Could they believe after a 3-0 start? Like, hold up. We're performing this well, and we ain't even got all of our weapons. We're 3-0 without all of our weapons. If we get guys healthy any given Sunday, maybe we could make some noise.
But to you guys' point, I mean, the way they've won the last 2 games, that's great. 3-0 is great, but you can't win games like that against a better team. Both the last 2 games.
Say that again?
The last 2 games. But you can't beat better teams playing that way.
That's what I started the conversation off with today, fellas. There are certain games when I watch Buffalo against Baltimore, when I watch maybe this game tonight, Detroit, Baltimore, when I watch Eagles, Rams, it seems to me like those teams are playing at a different level.
They are when the 49ers are missing. How many offensive
But that's what I'm saying.
But
But then you're telling me when they get healthy, they can play that way.
Maybe.
And so if you're Lynch and Shanahan, why wouldn't you go? I'm just, throwing that out there.
That's the way I'm leaning, but it's a guess. It's a guess. We'll get back. We'll come back, I should say, with one word for each of the undefeated teams as we get ready to take you up to Monday Night Football. 49ers won yesterday also despite 2 of the worst calls you will ever see going against them. 2 of the worst calls you will ever see. We'll break those down when we come back to Sacktown Sports.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Progressive knows if you have to choose between everyday life and your RV, RV wins.
What, are you going to take the RV to the mountains or go pick up your dry cleaning? RV wins! Are we cleaning the gutters or taking the RV camping? RV wins! Are we getting a new passport or cruising up the coast? RV wins!
Don't forget, you got that trip to Sweden coming up.
Oh, your passport, then RV.
With Progressive, you can bundle your RV with your home or auto and save with a discount and spend more time enjoying those savings in your RV. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states and situations.
Let's go!
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Capital Casino, Sacramento's #1 poker room with primetime football. It's back. Capital Casino is giving away $500 per game and high-hand bonuses for every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday night primetime game, offering the best food, best service, and the best action with the most variety of games in the region and conveniently located at 411 North 16th Street in downtown Sacramento. For more information, log on to capital-casino.com and please gamble responsibly. 1-800 gambler.
Listen to the 49er Rewind daily. Brought to you by Mountain Mike's Pizza, the official pizza of the 49ers. Mountain Mike's Pizza. Pizza the way it ought to be.
Carmichael Dave here for my friends at American Energy Heating and Air. Yes, I always tell you they are a family-owned operation, been in business since 81, A+ Better Business Bureau, but it is hot. We are in those Sacramento hot months. I want to focus on them being your second opinion partner. What does that mean? Maybe you've got somebody you're working with or you've worked with in the past in the HVAC world. Guess what? They want to give you a second opinion. How much does it cost? Nothing. You call them up and say, hey, can I get a second opinion on this deal? They come out and they either say, wow, that's a great deal. You should feel better about that. Or they say, we can beat that price. And usually they're going to beat it by a lot. Guess what? You just saved money and it didn't cost you anything to find out. It's a no-lose situation. Go with a trusted company. American Energy, 916-520-9990. That's 916-520-9990 or AmericanEnergyAir.com. Jingle Singers, take it away.
Call 916-520-9990 now.
For over 90 years, Hagen Oaks has partnered with the biggest brands in golf to bring cutting-edge technology to your game. Our one-of-a-kind total game fitting offers a level of experience and precision that is unmatched. From driver to putter, footwear to golf balls, our TrackMan-powered performance studios, 3D footwear scanner, and Ping's Ballnamic ball fitting kiosk ensure every piece of your gear is tailored to your swing. Trust the experts at the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Total game fitting starts here.
KHTK HD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios, Sacktown Sports 1140. Your afternoon home for Kings Talk and so much more. The Drive Guys on Sacktown Sports.
Another great musical selection from Jay. You know why? Drapes, you know why this is a great selection from Jay?
Why? What you got?
This is 2 Tickets to Paradise by Eddie Money. You know who Eddie Money is now? That's the 49ers kicker. Eddie Pinero. Eddie Money.
I like that.
Yeah. Is that why you played it, Jay? Eddie Money?
I mean, no.
Jay, like, huh? Well,
keep it real. We keep it real.
Eddie Money. The game winner yesterday on a day when kicks were getting blocked and returned for touchdowns right and left. Your team blocking 2 kicks, including one they took back for a touchdown at the end of the game, which allowed them to cover, by the way. Can you imagine losing on that?
How about that, right? I was worried about my Eagles yesterday, too. Not that they would lose a game. You know, you're going to lose a game during the season. But how would they react to losing a game? Especially A.J. Brown, no targets in the first half, I don't think. Or, would they start, infighting a little bit, complaining? Fortunately, they got the win.
Yeah, so you had 3 block kicks in Cleveland, a huge block. Philadelphia and Tampa, Jets blocking a Tampa Bay field goal attempt, taking it back all the way and taking the lead. That was within a stretch of 5 minutes in real time. And the Rams, of course, had that other kick blocked, as we just said, as did Tennessee's kicker, Joey Sly. He had a kick blocked yesterday. So kicks getting blocked left and right, but Eddie Money came through and was true for the win.
No, he's legit. He is legit, Jay.
Real quick. Yeah. You win a game on 2 block field goals. If that ain't lucky, I don't know what is.
As I texted my
2 block field goals.
As I texted my boy James Rasmussen.
Okay.
Last night, he with the Kings organization, with the arena. He said, if you need 2 field goal blocks to win, it's not looking good. That's what he said. That's what he texted. I said, bruh, all 3 phases of the game, big fella. There's offense, defense, and special teams. Niners should take a page out of the Eagles book with our special team. Our special teams is on fire.
Drapes.
Special teams. What are you talking about?
No, I'm
That's
with
part
you.
of the game. It's like getting a sack to end the game or
You
something.
tell Mr. Rasmussen or whomever, your team was losing 26-7 and they won.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
No matter
against
how they
the
did it,
Rams,
they
too.
won.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
2 block field goals.
Jay,
But
how
the
about
other thing
Jalen
is,
Hurts?
on those 2 block field goals, Jay, it's not like, The kicker just didn't get it high enough. They demolished the Rams' offensive line.
Well, the Rams have a terrible special teams.
They did yesterday.
All right.
There was probably like 5 or 6 different Eagles that could have blocked that.
Yeah.
It was incredible.
Did you see I think it was ESPN did like a deep dive on that. You know, they showed every kick that the Rams had yesterday, and the line was blowing up the Rams line. And it was just a matter of time before they got a block. Like both interior linemen had their hands up, you know, like like they were right there. And then finally it paid off. And as Jay likes to say, a win is a win is a win, big fella.
So if we were to describe each of the 6 unbeaten teams with one word, start with the Eagles, Jay, you'd say lucky? That's your one-word description?
No. Just saying yesterday they were. Rabbit's foot.
What would you call them
for the season?
For the season,
strong, strong, because they are a repeat offender. No, they are a team that looks like they can make it back to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I'd say resilient.
Yeah,
they were yesterday.
Man, that was luck.
No, come on, Jay.
Whitey, I'm about to start checking your bloodline. Why are you been rooting for the Dodgers? He rooting for the Giants.
I'm supposed to root for the Rams.
He rooting for.
I'm not rooting for the Rams.
I'm called a tie. That's what I'm looking for.
What did A.J. Brown have in the second half? What, 6 for 109, something like that?
Tricky Ricky P numbers.
Come on, Jay. Come on now.
I was watching that game going, when did the Eagles get Megatron? What's going on?
Dude, he is the man. Like, he's big, man. Just throw it up to him, man.
There we go.
It's a jump ball. He's going to win it every time.
I said strong, man. You guys look like you could repeat.
I would say champions. They got the heart of it. They just find a way to win.
I give you that.
Tampa Bay, 3-0. One word to describe.
Now, that's a resilient team.
I like resilient.
Yeah, I like resilient for them.
Character. The characteristics are dope.
Yeah. I'd say they're clutch. They've won the last 3 games in the final minute. Yeah. Baker is clutch.
We got them this week.
There too.
I'm worried about them.
You know why? You don't have
I
to
smell
worry
a
about
loss.
them.
I smell a loss, Whitey.
Their offensive line is in tatters right now. That's a bad match.
They kicked our butt a couple years ago.
I know. I remember.
PTSD
Tell
from
me about
that.
it. No, I don't remember. What happened?
Mike Evans looked like he's hurt again.
Oh, Mike Evans is banged up with a hamstring again. So we may have a chance.
Chargers, LA Chargers. Go Chargers. 3-0. One word.
Legit.
Ooh.
Awkward.
He said awkward.
Yeah, they're awkward.
Real good. Jay and Whitey, did you guys see the throw that Herbert made to Keenan Allen for the touchdown?
Yes. It was a dime.
Yes.
Once I saw that, I said, Jay, you got to give this man his props.
Back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Rolling left. Sidearm flip with his right hand going to his left on the money in the end zone.
I was like,
what you want him to give him?
Dude.
I didn't say Justin Herbert's a bad quarterback.
He's not many QBs can make that throw.
I agree. I think he has all the physical
He got the
attributes.
tools.
Yep. I think
just ain't won the big one.
That's it. I think he just got to show it and prove it. The guy, you already know where I'm at. Joe Burrow's overrated.
Yeah.
Stay healthy again.
Legitimate, I think, is a great word.
Yeah.
Would you say awkward?
Awkward.
Yeah, because
Explain that.
Because I don't really know how to gauge them right now for me. And they look awkward. Like you look at Jim Harbaugh's teams, normally they are driven by the run game. Right now they're not. Justin Herbert threw 48 passes yesterday, 47,
they're
48.
throwing more deep shots because they realize what they have.
Well, I'm not sure. What do they have?
They have a great, very gifted thrower to the football.
Yeah, but they didn't do that last year. So that's why I said they're a little awkward.
They're
a little awkward.
They got 3 wins over divisional foes.
Good. Great.
Yeah.
Keep beating them Chiefs.
Buffalo Bills 3-0. I say stingy just because, and I know defensively they're not especially stingy.
Yeah.
But we talked Friday about how they have set an NFL record for most games in a row not losing the turnover battle. I think it's one of the keys to how successful they are. They're stingy.
Yeah, they're a stingy team. You know, for Buffalo, I would probably say winners. They find a way to win also. Like they are, I didn't think they had their best yesterday. Like Dolphins, or not yesterday, a few days ago.
Sure.
Dolphins, came out and smacked them in the face right off the jump. they found a way to win. And so I think they're winners, man. I think they're locked in.
Consistent.
Bill, Jay.
Consistent.
Yeah, there you go.
I think they're consistent. I think they're right where they need to be. They're almost like in track. I don't know if you guys watched any of the World Championships this past weekend. In track, guys people, I should say, pace themselves in the heat rounds. For me, that's what they're doing. They're pacing themselves. They're consistent.
How about the Indianapolis Colts? I would say astonishing.
Ooh.
3-0.
Surprising.
Yeah. Surprising.
They finally punted yesterday for the first time all season.
Yeah. Upstarts. Dude, the way Jonathan Taylor is playing too.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, where was this a couple years ago when you were on Drape's fantasy squad? You know what I mean? But and if Danny Dimes keeps playing, they got a little something going there, I think, in Indy.
Yeah. It's all because of Shane Steichen, local guy, coach that team. And the final team, undefeated team, San Francisco 49ers. One word description. I'd say overachieving.
What?
Yes. They're 3-0.
That schedule? Come on.
3-0 when they've got.
Come on.
They only have 7 guys on the field on offense.
Come on.
Oh, they definitely have overachieved. For that team right now to be 3-0.
So with
Mac Jones playing 2 games.
So going into the season, and I know you said the injuries, Mac Jones and everything like that at the start. But these guys, you beat a terrible Saints team, so you're supposed to win that one.
With your backup quarterback.
But it's the Saints.
Without your tight end.
Dude, me, you, and Jake can line up out there at the positions and beat the Saints. Saints are terrible. You win at Seattle week 1 with your quarterback.
Who was hurt.
Kittle played early on in that game, and then you beat an Arizona team
the unbeaten
at home.
Cardinals.
Come on.
Cardinals riding high.
I would say average for the 49ers.
Average?
I think they're an average 3-0 team.
How can you be an average 3-0 team?
Because I believe I could list 5 teams I think are better than the Niners. Eagles. I think Green Bay, despite the loss. I think Minnesota.
Browns?
Yes, I've won any given Sunday, Jay. Come on now.
Just checking.
Come on now. I think Tampa's a better team. I think the Rams are a better team. Come on now.
That's 4.
I said the Vikings too, right?
You got the Vikings in front of the Niners?
Heck yeah, man. You see what the Vikings did yesterday? Come on now. They still scoring touchdowns.
Well, that's hating your heart.
Niners have won. I'm looking at it here. There's differential of +10. That's weak. And you've played weak competition.
What's a good differential? The Eagles are +14.
But the Eagles have had this toughest schedule in the league so far. You go to KC, you win at Kansas City the way the Eagles did, and
KC
you
don't
beat
look
the
like that
Rams
good right now.
But anytime you play an Arrowhead, come on, Jay, going out there and win that. Come on now, it's levels to this. The Niners probably are in tier 2 or 3, I think, of the
Who's
NFC.
disagreeing with you though? Like I think you're arguing something that I think, like Whitey said, overachieving. You're saying they're in tier
Average.
2.
I said they're average.
My word is beneficial. I think they've benefited from a weak schedule.
So kind of opportunistic?
Beneficial. Yeah, I think it worked perfectly in the form of they got blessed with a weak schedule. They got hurt super quick. And thankfully, they haven't had to play the likes of a Green Bay. But I think we're all saying the same thing. Like no one here is saying the 49ers are Super Bowl contenders. Am I missing that?
Let's put your co-host Whitey on the spot.
Tampa Bay net points. You say Tampa Bay's better than 49ers? Tampa Bay's net point differential.
6, 7, 8,
6.
Right.
Tampa Bay's schedule been better. It's been tougher.
Oh, they played terrible teams.
Come on now.
Terrible teams.
You listed one. Who else they played?
The Jets. They played the Falcons
and the Texans.
Yeah.
The eye test.
You guys all 3 teams, right?
Do you think, honestly, you think the Niners better than Tampa?
This Niner team?
Right now. That's all we're saying.
I think they're
right now.
It's a game. Yes.
You crazy, Jay.
So what makes
to throw 250, 300 easily
on this defense?
Guys.
The defense, you got to admit the defense has played well.
Defense played great.
Come on now.
Look at the quarterbacks they faced. Sam Darnold, who looked awful in week 1. Sam Darnold looked scared to throw the ball. They did not want until they needed to late. Sam Darnold didn't go downfield.
Who did the Bucs face yesterday? Who's the opposing quarterback?
I'm talking
to Rod Taylor.
Don't do what abouts. I'm talking about Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, but you said it's not a what about. You said Tampa Bay is better than the 49ers.
I said
the 49ers haven't played good quarterbacks.
All right, I'll sit this one out. I'll stop.
Oh boy, Whitey.
No, because we were just talking about the defense. I said Baker Mayfield against this defense.
What's wrong with
That's
this
what
defense?
I'm talking about.
We'll find out.
What's wrong with this defense?
I'm saying Baker Mayfield was better than any quarterback they faced.
Agreed.
So far.
Agreed. But
Come
what's
on now,
wrong?
it's different levels.
What's wrong with this defense, though? Where are you seeing the cracks and the holes in the defense that fast?
They gave Desmond Ritter, the Saints QB,
Spencer Rattler.
Spencer Rattler.
Yeah.
What, he dropped 21 on him?
But now I say this.
He did have a big day.
He's more athletic. Baker not going to be moving and grooving like that as much, though. See, the Niners have problems with athletic moving quarterbacks. They've had that since this regime, the Saleh, D'Amico Ryan, Steve Wilkes. They have problems taking down running quarterbacks or someone not so much as running, but someone who can move around the pocket and scramble a little bit. I'm saying Baker got some fleet feet now. I'm not saying he won't get out the pocket, but he's a little more stagnant as well.
And to your point, I mean, the 49ers just lost their best defensive player.
Yes.
Certainly one of. If Warner's the best, so we'll see how they respond. Yesterday, they responded, but that's the type of thing sometimes it takes a little while.
So what's the tiers in the NFC then? And do you think?
I think there's tier 1, which is
who's in tier 1?
The Eagles. I'm not even sure who else is in tier 1 right now. I had Green Bay up there. And then tier 2 is just a massive mess. And then tier 3, of course, is your
because I'm like, I feel high on the Rams. Like, I think the Rams are really good. Like, they scared me yesterday, from the plays that I actually, got to see. Like, they got a great quarterback. They got skilled players. They got a nice running game. They got a solid defense that fell apart in the second half. Like,
yeah, they're a good team.
They're a good team, man.
So you got them in tier 1?
I got them right behind the Eagles.
So is that tier 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'll put them on tier 1.
So then what? Where you got Washington?
I need to see more from Washington.
Where you got Green Bay?
Green Bay is probably up there in tier 1 also.
Where's Minnesota?
Tier 2.
Detroit.
I got to see what happens tonight with Detroit. But probably if they beat Baltimore, I might throw them in tier 1 also.
Tampa.
Top tier 2.
San Francisco.
Probably lower tier 2.
Yeah, I think that's where we're at.
Okay.
I think we're all agreed to that.
I don't have probably as many teams as you do in your tier 1.
Right.
But it's close.
It's close.
And then I think tier 2 in the NFC this year is going to be massive.
Yes.
Big jumble bucket full of teams.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think the Washington, Green Bay, San Francisco, Tampa, I think they're all right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And there could be some, Detroit's going to be in there probably. Yeah. But we'll see. One of those teams tonight, we've got the game for you. Baltimore Ravens against the Detroit Lions. One of those teams is going to be 1-2,
which is crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And you look at a team like Baltimore, 1-2. Are the Pittsburgh Steelers for real or no? You buying that?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
They were very fortunate yesterday.
Cincinnati without Burrow, Cleveland. So they should be okay. Baltimore still be okay.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Detroit, that NFC North is tough, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like I said, I'm high on Green Bay. I think Minnesota's okay, even though McCarthy's out, a few weeks, they said. That might be good for them.
Yeah, with the high ankle sprain.
Yeah.
I wanted to see what you guys thought of a couple of calls yesterday. I thought they were about as bad a call as you're going to see. And we can say it now because they won the game, so no one's belly aching about that's why they lost the game. But one play that should have been a safety and one play that was a safety. Kyler Murray was called for grounding when he clearly was in the end zone, and it was called intentional grounding, but no safety because the official said, he was not in the end zone. He was in the end zone. You could see it.
Yeah, but on that play, the rule is the player and the ball have to be.
But I read the rule, and it doesn't say that.
according to Mike Pereira, whoever was on the
Mike Pereira said that?
whoever was on the
Okay.
I don't even think they went to Mikey P.
Did they not?
No, I
on
think
that?
it was Adam just said it. I don't remember Mike Pereira ever jumping on.
Okay, because I know there's some question there, and I
Yeah,
understand
let's
the
look
rule
it
if
up.
the ball's out. But I looked it up today. The NFL rule says if the quarterback is in the end zone when he throws the pass, it is a safety.
Well,
And he was in
Adam
the zone.
made it a point.
Yeah,
Said- he said
yeah.
it like 3 or 4 times. Remember the ball, and so
I will double check that, but I looked up the rule today. The other one then was called safety on Dominic Pooney and the 49ers because he was ruled to have held in the end zone. He was not in the end zone. He was on about the 3-yard line. And they called.
I was watching
holding.
ESPN or somebody about that call too.
Yeah.
And apparently this is what they surmised. The official called, quote, the second hold, which was in the end zone. Like the little grab. And it was very minuscule, though.
Yeah,
like,
it was
I don't
more
know
like a
if I would
push,
have
but
thrown
okay.
the flag on either one, like on the hold,
Right.
at all. It was like, did he really hold? I mean, it was just like a little tug, if anything. So, no, I hear you. You know, it's I thought that safety was questionable for sure. That's the one I thought, ooh, they're going to be talking about this one tomorrow because it didn't look like he really held him. That like maybe just a little, but that happens so much in the NFL.
Yeah. And again, it didn't matter, but to me, it's like, well, those calls are just wrong. So that's why I ask. And I understand the interpretation that, well, the ball, when Kyler Murray threw it, the ball was not in the end zone. But I've been looking up today, and I can't find a rule that says it's the player and the ball. So I'm going to, for my own sake at least, I'm going to nail that down.
Well, maybe it's it doesn't separate it, but the fact of the matter is saying the player, meaning an extension. Maybe the ball's an extension. We can get Mikey P on. Let's see if we get it.
Get
that
some
would be
clarity.
good. That would be nice.
Because maybe it doesn't necessarily have to say the ball. Hence why we send guys like Kyle Draper to play-by-play meeting or play-by-play meeting conferences, and they have those conversations. Because the way Adam talked about it was like he knew that from the
like
back of his hand. Like that, somebody's told him that
and
before.
I will say the 49ers didn't challenge it. So, yeah, but the hold was just a bad call, right? You shouldn't have called the hold there, but you're saying, Drapes, he didn't call the first one. He called an even lesser foul.
That was like the explanation. Yeah, exactly. That's how they covered themselves up for a call like that. It was like, well, which call did he like? Which hold did he call? I didn't think any of them were. Like, to me, you let that play on. It should have been a safety probably.
This is NFL rules, operations.nfl.com. Intentional grounding.
Oh, yeah.
This is item 4. C, if the passer is in his end zone when the ball is thrown, it is a safety. That's what the actual rule says.
Yeah,
So,
I think they'll probably have to change that because, I mean, everything in the NFL is about where the ball is, Like, you can't score a touchdown if your body's in, but the ball isn't.
enough.
You know what I
True.
mean?
That's true.
So they probably need to clarify that and make that more clear.
luckily, it didn't matter.
Didn't matter. Almost did, though. Almost did, man. And I knew Niners fans were going to be coming hard on that one, but they didn't have to.
You had to think the 49ers had lost that game. I sure did.
Not when, because there was
Arizona had
time
the
left.
ball and the lead.
Yeah, I guess after that play, the safety, I thought, yeah. But Arizona, man, they just, give up to Stout some credit and everything, but you got to move the chains if you're Arizona in that situation. I will say this, and TC didn't bring this up. I thought Kyle Shanahan's clock management was excellent as well late in that game. I don't know if you felt that way or not, just the use of timeouts I'm talking about, because the fact that he didn't call his third timeout, let it run down to the 2-minute warning, so then he could use his timeout after the 2-minute warning. I thought that was tremendous.
Didn't you think, that's a leading question, did you think that he was a little more aggressive in his play calling yesterday, perhaps because he has more faith in the defense, going for it, 4th and goal, going for a pass down the sideline, or at least throwing the ball, 4th and 2?
Oh, yeah. And I think maybe it was because he knew they were keying in on CMC. And like you said, they couldn't run the ball. CMC got a lot of touches still, but no, you're right. He opened up the playbook a little bit, in those normally usual conservative moments that Kyle Shanahan has.
Yeah, they're so happy after these wins because I think, in a roundabout way, to your point, I think they realize in some ways we have no business being 3-0 right now, and yet we are. This is great.
No, it's Bonte. Your boy Bonte, he tweeted out, and some fans got at him. He said he predicted 5-4 after 9 games with this Niners team. I'm like, if they were 5-4, something went terribly wrong. I expected them to go 3-0, Whitey, and I know the injuries and everything, but still, Jay said it 2 weeks ago regarding the Saints. We could have suited up and beat the Saints. This was a nice win, but Arizona, they're an average team, and so it gets tougher. Jacksonville, you should beat, but then I want to see the two, both on the road? Tampa and
the Rams.
Rams.
Yeah, those are both road games.
Are the
and
games.
Again, the Rams game is the Thursday after next Sunday's game. So short
week
after
too.
Jacksonville. For a team that doesn't have many healthy bodies, that could be a challenge.
So listen to this, Whitey. I just found this on a website. On
the rule?
Yeah, on the rule. Ghost edit to the rule book redefines a safety by way of intentional grounding. This was July 2023. He said, here's the 2023 rule on the penalty for intentional grounding in the end zone. A safety if the passer's entire body and the ball are in his end zone. In 2022, it just read if the passer is in the end zone.
There we go.
So they made a rule change and maybe didn't update it on that site we looked at earlier.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
When we come back, we'll look at that NFC jumble bucket of playoff contenders and look at 2 NFL teams that look a lot better than they did before week 3. One that looks worse. Next on Sacktown Sports.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
She has yet to lose since she's gone there. I'm not saying anything. Broke into the top 25 this week. UCLA having a rough year. Maybe this year. Come on over to the. All right, Jason laughs. Hopefully he'll be back for 3 for. Oh my God! He's got the double hand wave.
You can listen to the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. on 1140 a.m. YouTube or the Sacktown Sports app.
When I was a kid, I remember my dad, a lineman, leaving in the middle of the night. Families were depending on him to get their power back on to keep them safe and warm. Watching him taught me that this work isn't just about wires and circuits. It's about people and the trust they place in us when the lights go out. That's why I started Maverick Electric Heating and Air, to carry on that same promise of showing up, doing it right, and protecting families when they need us most. Visit callamaverick.com.
Thunder, feel the thunder. It's the energy all around you.
Lightning and the thunder.
The thrill of the moments to come. The flash of lights. The rush of pure exhilaration.
Thunder.
The roar of the crowd. See it, hear it, feel it.
Thunder, feel the thunder. Lightning and the thunder.
Thunder Valley Casino Resort. Feel the thunder.
Let's go.
You still got it, but your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Sponsored by Pfizer.
How can you free your team from time-consuming office tasks? Amazon Business. Smart business buying tools enable buyers to find and purchase items fast so they can focus on strategy and growth. Free up your teams and focus on your future. Learn more at amazonbusiness.com.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. I don't know if you knew this, but anyone can get the same premium wireless for $15 a month plan that I've been enjoying. It's not just for celebrities. So do like I did and have one of your assistants switch you to Mint Mobile today.
Visit mintmobile.com/radio. Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
When shopping for a new car, what do you want? A great selection? A low monthly payment? More for your trade? At Northern California's best Honda dealer, Stockton Honda, you get it all. Model year end savings are going on now. Drive away in your favorite Honda. It's savings you just can't say no to. Come in today or go to StocktonHonda.com.
Anytime, anywhere, it's all here. StocktonHonda.com.
Based on the results of the study, recognized on June 18, 2025, USA Today's list of California's top car dealers 2025.
Morning, Zoe. Got donuts.
Jeff Bridges, why are you still living above our garage?
Well, I dig the mattress, and I want to be in a T-Mobile commercial like you. Teach me, Saldana.
Oh, no, I'm not really prepared. I couldn't possibly. At T-Mobile, get the new iPhone 17 Pro on them. It's designed to be the most powerful iPhone yet and has the ultimate Pro camera system.
Wow, impressive. Let me try. T-Mobile is the best place to get iPhone 17 Pro because they've got the best network.
Nice, Jeffrey.
You heard them. T-Mobile is the best place to get the new iPhone 17 Pro on us with eligible trade-in in any condition.
So, what are we having for lunch?
Dude, my work here is done.
24 monthly bill credits on experience beyond for well-qualified customers plus tax and $35 device connection charge. Credits ended, balance due if you pay off earlier. Cancel finance agreement iPhone 17 Pro, 256 gigs, $1,099.99, and new line minimum $100 plus a month plan with auto pay plus taxes and fees required. Best mobile network in the U.S. based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence data 1H 2025. Visit T-Mobile.com.
If you're 55 or older and into that whole saving money thing, T-Mobile has an exclusive phone and internet bundle just for you. Right now, get 2 unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for just $30 each per month with autopay plus taxes and fees. And with 5G home internet, setup is easy with just 1 cord and no technician needed, which is great if you're also into that whole keeping it simple thing. Switch now and experience the best mobile network in the U.S. Visit your local store to start saving. T-Mobile, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence data Q4 2024 to Q1 2025. Ookla trademarks used under license. Unlimited on our network. Customers on voice plan may notice speeds lower than other customers and further reduction if using more than 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video streams and SD on this plan. Home internet pricing after $20 a monthly bill credit plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
Drapes and Whitey. Whitey and Drapes. You know the pair, the Drive Guys.
Here you go. Here's a trade that the 49ers could use to save their season. Don't take it from me. This is from Niner Noise and Nick San Miguel. What?
So a fan site.
NinerNoise.com.
Fan site.
Nick San Miguel. This is just 2 hours ago he wrote this.
Fan site, right?
I think so.
Okay.
I've always thought of Nick San Miguel as more than just a fan, but okay. 49ers can trade Mac Jones to the Bengals for Trey Hendrickson. There you go. Bengals get their quarterback.
Come on, man.
49ers get their Trey Hendrickson pass rusher.
Man.
A lot of people, a lot of fans, and members of the media, I'm sure, are trying to figure out a way for the 49ers to do this, or they're just trying to figure out whether the 49ers have interest in doing this. Trey Hendrickson just signed last year, a reworked deal prior to the season after a hold-in and a trade request that bumped his salary up to $30 million for 2025. He will be a free agent following this season.
So you ain't giving up no second rounder for one season of Trey Hendrickson.
If the Bengals do not plan on paying him, they may decide it's in their best interest to at least get a solid quarterback and some draft picks for him rather than just watching him walk in free agency. There's an opportunity there, it would appear. But we don't know if the 49ers would be interested in that.
Right.
Maybe a little too rich for their blood, given
too rich.
What this team is made of at this time. Just don't give up on this season yet, Drapes.
No doubt about that. You can't. I mean, even if you make the playoffs, and I understand the Niners are all about championships, but that's still a solid season. You want to be in the mix. You want to be in the big dance. And, just because Bosa's out, I agree with you. Don't just, take your ball and go home and prepare for next year. But here's the thing, too, though, Whitey. Don't sacrifice the future for what? second round exit. You know what I mean? A divisional round exit.
Mm-hmm.
And so, a second round pick, if that's the price, we don't know. But that's giving up a lot just for maybe 1 year.
Yeah, it depends on, whether he'd be interested in re-signing and whether you want to do that. You know how these deals work. It's like in the NBA. When a team signs a guy as a free agent, they typically don't do it unless he commits that, yes, I want to stay there.
I want to stay.
Yeah. So I don't know how he feels about all that. I don't know how the 49ers feel, but we got to keep that door open. And the other thing, as I said earlier, we talked about this. The 49ers in 2020, when Nick Bosa went down, it's like, that's it. They're done. They can't win a Super Bowl without Nick Bosa. This year, as you just said, the goals are a little different this year.
Right.
The expectations are not where they were. So there's still a lot of things you hope to accomplish this year that you can still accomplish, hopefully, without Nick Bosa. It's not automatically that's it. They're done.
Does this year feel different than last year regarding the injuries? I felt like last year, the contract holdouts and the situations with Ayuk and Trent Williams, the injuries, it just seemed like they were doomed. Do you feel like, even though they're dealing with all injuries, it's just a matter of time before they get healthy? Obviously, no Bosa, but that they can still, their initial goals of the season are still there. Whereas I felt like they were just snake bitten last year.
I hate to say it, but with the 49ers, this may be what Jay has been getting at for weeks too. I don't feel like, eventually they'll get healthy. I feel like eventually they're all going to get hurt. Seriously, it just that's the way it seems, doesn't it? So why is that? We're not sure. Are they just old? But it's just it keeps happening year after year after year. And to get through last year where, injuries just ruined your whole season. And then 3 games in, you're looking at the same thing this year. That tells me we might not know what it is, but it's not just bad luck.
And, knock on wood, CMC's looking good, but they're using the hell out of him, too. We thought, you get Brian Robinson, all right, lighten the load on CMC. That has not been the case, and so they're working him like a dog. And so, you and Jay, y'all might be right. It's just going to go around. In the next 3 weeks, though, the schedule, after that lightens up a little bit, and you can really make some noise. And let me ask you guys, there's a potential, honestly, the Niners could have home field advantage throughout in the NFC based on the schedule, see how they come out of these last 3 weeks. Do the expectations change for them then? Do our belief that, if they're 14-3 or whatever it is, they're legit Super Bowl contenders?
Yeah, I think you have to take that into account. I understand what you're saying. If you're looking big picture, your Niners management front office,
right?
Hey, you don't want to, sacrifice the future, mortgage the future for this year. But look at the opportunities that you have this year with the schedule, and you only get 17 games in the season. And you know what? We'll worry about next year when we get there. If you have an opportunity this year with this aging core to do something, I would like to see them chase that.
Yeah, and I think from my vantage point, I'm not going to read too much into the record, and I don't know if Shanahan and Lynch will do it. I always talk about the eye test. I want to see how they look, especially when healthy, when Kittle comes back. Hopefully, Ayuk comes back in a few weeks. Like, if they're, beating teams 30-13, 30-17, then I'm like, all right, it's not, to me, this Niners season really isn't about the record in terms of their ceiling. It's, you know what? Do they look like a championship contender? And we haven't seen that yet.
Yeah.
Injuries and various other factors.
And the trade deadline is not till early November. So you have a few more weeks to get an idea of, how good are we? For example, if they were to lose the next 3, I don't expect they will, but they could. Let's say they lost to Jacksonville and then they got boat raced in one or both of the next 2 games against the Rams and Tampa Bay. You'd probably have to say, probably not going all in on this year.
Right. It's like MLB trade deadline, right? Are you a buyer or a seller? Not saying they would be a seller, but, if you're 4-2 and like you said, you got boat race, you're like, maybe we aren't quite in the class of a Rams or a Tampa or something like that. I don't want to invest, all these assets in a team that's just not going to win. And so you got time. You got time, The question then becomes, though, Whitey, are you getting boat raced because you didn't make a move to shore up the defensive line? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, can you get it through these next 3 weeks without Bosa? I mean, think about it. Honestly, you're going up against two very, and I'm going to throw Trevor Lawrence in there. So 3 solid, very good quarterbacks. Be nice to have a defensive line that can get after it.
Jay, can we consider Trevor Lawrence a solid to very good quarterback? I have an issue with that.
I'm with him.
You're with him?
Thank you. Yeah, I know. I
don't think he's that bad.
Yeah.
Solid to very good?
Where you got him at? Where you got him average?
Disappointing. My one word. Disappointing and underperforming.
Okay.
Yeah, they did drop a lot of passes yesterday.
Yeah.
And they got the win, and they're 2-1, right?
2-1.
They are.
Yeah. So maybe you split the difference. Instead of going after Trey Hendrickson, you pursue, as we said earlier, Matthew Judon or
Carl Lawson.
Chase,
that guy.
Chase Young.
You don't bring back Chase Young, right?
I wouldn't mind Matthew Judon though. I think he's a wily veteran.
Yeah, he's a little older, longer in the tooth, but a veteran. Yeah.
Wouldn't be.
Where's he at now? Where's he at?
He's with Miami
Dolphins, right?
Oh yeah, there's some off pieces, right?
33 years old. He's seen the field only 37% of their snaps, with a grand total of, let me check, 0 sacks.
Zero.
It's not all about the sacks, of course.
There's a bunch of people with 0 sacks.
Right.
Big name guys with 0 sacks right now.
You know, the head coach over there, you can get an idea from him. Hey, what are you guys getting out of Matthew Judon? Well, how can we help you out, Mike? You're in dire straits here. Right?
Sell off the pieces. You're not going to be there too long.
And that seems to be a better play too, though, right? You know, lower risk. You know, you don't have to give up as much.
Lower risk, lower reward. Though.
Yeah, but solid.
Mm-hmm.
Solid. Judon's a solid play.
But you think Trevor Lawrence is solid. So I don't and so does Jay. So do a lot of people.
Right. It's just not me.
How many of these teams are going to be competing for at least a wild card spot in the NFC? Stop me if you hear one that you don't think. And I'll just start at
What's
the top.
the question again?
How many of these teams do you expect will be competing for a wild card spot in the NFC? Yeah. Eagles, 49ers, Buccaneers, Packers, Cardinals, Vikings, Seahawks, Commanders, Rams, Lions, Falcons, Bears, Cowboys.
Hold up, big fella. Okay. You ratting them off too fast.
I was trying to count them.
I know.
Like 1, 2.
I might be out on the Cardinals.
Okay.
They lost James Conner.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big loss right there. I was not impressed with that offense at all.
If we take them out, the Lions.
So that was the first one that
they're 2-1 currently, but yeah. So Eagles, 49ers, Buccaneers, Packers, Vikings, Seahawks, Commanders, Rams, Lions.
How many is that? That's like 10
1, 2,
right
3,
there.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's
8,
9.
No.
Somebody gonna be out.
Yeah, and then after that we got Atlanta.
Nah, they're out.
Chicago.
Nah.
Dallas.
Nah.
Okay, then it's like the Giants and the Saints and the Panthers.
They're all out. Yeah.
So if we take Arizona out, that's basically it's 9 teams competing for the 7 spots.
7 spots.
But there's a very good chance those teams are all going to be like right now. It's 3-0, 3-0, 3-0, 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, 1-1.
How
and
about
that's
this?
not atypical for this time of year, but I think it's going to be something like that for much, if not all of the year.
Who can you say on that list are guaranteed they are in?
Eagles,
Bucks, Tampa Bay, just because of the division.
Because of the division.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's probably about it.
Probably
that's about
two.
it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're talking 7 teams for 5 spots.
Yeah.
I got to say the Rams, right? Even if they don't win a division, at least wild card.
That's here's two
high.
favorite teams played yesterday.
I'm high on the Rams.
You know why I say the Rams? And this, what would scare me as a Ram fan is that I truly think they're one Matt Stafford hit away from this season going bye-bye. That's for me.
Yeah.
But we could say that about a lot of teams.
Yeah,
right.
I think so.
Right. But I truly think because of the back, that's what I'd be worried about if I was the Rams fan.
Yeah, you may be right, Drapes. I'm just a little.
I know you're
reluctant.
You know what?
But I get the point.
We'll take care of them coming up here in a few weeks for you, Whitey. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, that'll.
And when they
Thursday
do, we'll
night
come
on a
right
short
in here.
Week, Jay.
Man,
that scares me.
Man, ain't no scare. Scared man don't win.
Dude, Jimmy Garoppolo coming back. You know, if Stafford gets hurt, Jimmy G.
Well, love it. That's guaranteed to pick a 2.
Shoot.
Fred Warner would be all over Jimmy G.
Yeah. 2 teams that look a little better than they did before week 3 and 1 team that looks a lot worse. Next, we'll wrap things up, Sacktown Sports.
Mike Rowe here with a fun fact. Did you know that 50% of the air that you breathe inside your home comes from your crawl space? Yeah. Whether your crawl space is wet, musty, or your floors are bouncy, do yourself a favor. Call Groundworks. I spent some time working with these guys, and they're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to repair your crawl space.
Groundworks, official foundation repair company of Cal Athletics. Schedule a free inspection. Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
Golf to Go is brought to you by the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Here's Frank LaRosa.
There are plenty of reasons to love golf in Northern California. With giant redwoods lining the fairways, the best Alistair McKenzie course you've never played is Northwood Golf Club's 9-holer along the Russian River. The 7th hole at Pebble Beach is a beauty or a beast. Play a sandwich or a 3-iron depending on the direction of the wind. Down the road a bit, Pacific Grove Golf Course sports a gazillion-dollar ocean view and a green fee about 1/10 of Pebble Beach. San Francisco's Presidio Golf Course survived the 1906 earthquake and was home course to President Teddy Roosevelt. You can tee it up on the ocean at the links of Bodega Harbor at dawn and tap in at sunset in the mountains at Old Greenwood in Truckee. Unlike Caddyshack's Carl Spackler, a good superintendent goes unnoticed working behind the scenes. Green thumbs up. There's a lot to love about golf, and as columnist Thomas Boswell wrote, when you fall in love with golf, you seldom fall easy. It's obsession at first sight. That's your Golf to Go. I'm Frank LaRosa.
Hey, this is Jelly Roll. This National Recovery Month, start your recovery journey. Choose a proven addiction treatment option that's right for you at ChooseChangeCA.org.
Alan Stiles here with your Sacktown Sports Injury Report, brought to you by Downtown LA Law Group. Joey Estes, out with that herniated disc in his lower back, is expected to return in 2026 after undergoing successful surgery in LA from Dr. Robert Watkins. Denzel Clark, out with that right adductor strain, expected to return in late September after going through a running and hitting progression in Arizona. That was your injury report, brought to you by DT LA Law Group.
Hey, I'm Alan Stiles. Injured at work? Call Downtown. DT LA Law Group, California's leading injury law firm. With over 40 lawyers throughout California, they have won over $500 million in settlements. DT LA Law Group will get you compensation for your work injury. You don't pay unless they win. That's right. You pay zero up front. Call Downtown. Text injury help to 40222. That's injury help to 40222. Visit them at calldowntown.com. Text charges may apply.
My perfect day has sand, salt water, and friends. But my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis can take me out of the moment. Now I'm all in with clearer skin thanks to Skyrizi. Risankizumab Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy. With Skyrizi, most people saw 90% clearer skin, and many were even 100% plaque-free at 4 months. Skyrizi is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Thanks to Skyrizi, there's nothing on my skin, and that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist-prescribed biologic in psoriasis. Visit Skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKYRIZI to learn more.
Hey, it's Carmichael Dave. I got to tell you, I am so excited to get this decking project started with Trex Decking and Railings. From the first time I stepped foot in the showroom last week, I was so impressed. So many color options, heat-resistant composite deck. What does that mean? That means I don't have to do any maintenance on it whatsoever. They even have a deck designer, so you can go online and see what your dream deck will look like on your house. Just visit Trex, that's TREX.com to get it started. Tell them Carmichael Dave sent you.
Your afternoon home for Kings Talk and so much more. The Drive Guys on Sacktown Sports.
We're taking you up to Monday Night Football, the Lions and the Ravens. If I'm not mistaken, the Lions have not won in Baltimore since 1977 when they beat the Colts. They don't play there very often.
Yeah.
But the Ravens have beaten them, I think, 6 out of 7 times.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. But, you know, those are franchise trends.
Yeah.
Sometimes those don't matter. You're talking about things that happened years and years and years ago.
Yeah. The Lions, their history isn't that. You know, they got some recent history, some Barry Sanders, Herman Moore, you know, but for the most part, they've been suspect.
Funny you say that. I happened to see today it's Sports in the 70s or something, some X account like that, Super Sports 70s. And they just today, I guess because the Lions are playing, they had a bunch of Barry Sanders video that they posted. And I'll tell you what, it's still to this day, he makes moves. It's like, I don't know how he did that.
Yeah, yeah. He's quick, strong, legs, you know, like tree trunks.
I mean, he just destroyed people with some of his fakes.
Yeah, nothing like that, man.
Guys don't do that anymore. I think it's more, you know, north-south, like get from point A to point B. That's the way it's
so
taught.
shifty with it,
too,
it
was
right?
unbelievable.
Yeah.
Literally unbelievable.
And I was a Emmitt Smith fan growing up, so, you know, any kind of Barry Sanders love, and he's better than Emmitt, I would push back. But man, he was great.
Would you say, as I would, that 70s, 80s runners in football had more individual style than they do now? They're more similar now, maybe because the way the game is taught.
Individual style, yeah.
Like Eric Dickerson had a style, very upright, as fast,
Sayers,
Barry Sanders,
Walter Payton,
I know there's guys like your guy. You know, he's obviously has a lot of style and very skilled, but I think runners are more similar than they used to be because people just they are taught this is the best way to do it, so everyone kind of does it more the same way.
No, I think you're right.
Are you with me on that, Jay?
I'm sitting there learning about an event back here. My bad. A little bit.
A
little bit. I'm a huge Barry Sanders guy. So complete opposite of what Draper was talking about when it comes to Emmitt Smith. First of all, you couldn't be a 49er fan and have any type of love for Emmitt Smith.
I know, right?
Yeah. I love Barry Sanders. I thought he did a lot more with a lot less. Shouts out to Scott Mitchell, Herman Moore. You know, there are a few people that were around there, but I'm not exactly sure what Barry, who Barry ever played with beside Herman Moore, where it's like, hey, he's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm a Barry Sanders guy. I think he for me in my generation growing up, he may be the greatest running back that I've ever saw. Definitely not Emmitt Smith. Though I will say, and this will be the only good thing I will ever talk about Dallas Cowboys. Michael Irvin was a hell of a wide receiver. Hell of a wide receiver.
So you're going to give Irvin the love, but nobody else?
Why? Is there anything else you want to talk about?
All right, man.
Maybe it's just the way I'm remembering it, kind of romanticizing it, but I think like of Earl Campbell. Nobody runs the ball like Earl Campbell used to run. Am I right?
How about this guy? John Riggins.
Yeah.
Ooh, John Riggins.
You like the straight ahead, just
Mike Allstott.
Mike Allstott, right?
Dial it into people, huh?
Oh, man.
I mean, fullbacks are a dime a dozen at this point. The opposite of dime a dozen.
You don't see them at all.
Yeah, they're like 1 for 30. There's
they don't touch
like
the
4.
ball, that's for sure.
5.
Right. Yeah.
There might be 5 fullbacks in the league right now.
Unless you're Kyle Juszczyk,
Juszczyk.
touchdown.
Dude, that was nice.
Alex Ingold, right? Miami. He's one of the hints of Shanahan tree.
Yeah. Do you guys look at any of the teams differently today than you did Friday? To me, I'm looking at the Bears a little differently.
Are you?
The way they just rolled over the Cowboys. Last week, I had the Bears in my bottom 5, and I know we don't know yet, but they just destroyed the Cowboys. Even the Browns, and I'm not saying watch out for the Brownies, but it's football, and you can, anytime you say, well, they should have done this or they should have won that game, well, they didn't. But if their kicker, who came through yesterday, had come through in week 1, the Browns would be 2-1. They play good teams well at home. It was a big win over Green Bay yesterday. So I'm looking at them a little differently, and I'm looking at the Bears a little differently.
Big win.
For better or worse, anybody you're looking at differently? Dallas?
Nah, I think they are who we thought they were.
From the jump.
Right. I actually agree with Jay on that one. Honestly, for me, Arizona probably. I've been talking about that. Also talked about the Rams. I don't want to keep harping on them, but I look at them a little different. Like they proved something to me yesterday. How about the Colts? And I know it was only against the Titans, but hanging 41 on the board.
If they're any good, that's what they're supposed to do.
Right, exactly. It's like, okay, they're beating the competition that they're supposed to be beating. So
if I look at a few of them for me, fellas, that The one is I came into the season high on the Falcons. You can't get blasted 30-0 by the Panthers.
I know, that's true.
By the Panthers. It'd be different if you lost to the Eagles that way. I thought the Falcons defense would be a lot better. Looking at the game, I've only got through the first half so far. I'm on my Brian Baldinger movement.
I would just skip it. You
Don't
mean
watch
somebody
the rest
wants
of
the Falcons to do well.
Just keep it going.
Yeah, trash it.
Yeah, that one. And then the other team for me too, I still don't have a grip on them. Coming into the season, I thought the Vikings would be pretty good. I don't know if I had them as in a tier 1 like a Draper, and Draper didn't have them in tier 1. And I didn't know if I wanted to put them in tier 2 or tier 3. Their defense is going to be a lot better than I think. And
they got a great coordinator.
They're getting it together.
Great coordinator.
So they may be coming into the season. Me and Whitey like JJ McCarthy, but I probably would have said they'll slip in, if not barely make the playoffs, because they're playing against the Lions and they're playing against Green Bay. I don't know. Green Bay's got some chinks in armor, no doubt about it. And the Lions have some chinks in armor. Vikings have an opportunity.
So often when a team gets upset, a good team, we sit there and we go, how does that happen?
Yeah.
Because we just so often overlook the line, especially the offensive line play. We take it for granted. And their offensive line was shredded yesterday.
Yeah.
Green Bay's. And I think that had a lot to do with how they should have won the game anyway. But it's just, I think that's one reason why it's so hard for us sometimes to understand, how did that team lose?
How do you score 10 against that? Lastly, the Texans. I thought they'd be better, and I know they've lost a lot of close games, but looking at their schedule, it's brutal.
Their offense is just really not doing much of anything.
You got the Titans coming up. You should beat them. But then at Ravens, at Seahawks, home against the Niners,
loss,
Broncos. Like, they could be, 1-6 here pretty soon. So they're looking pretty bad.
Yeah, and by the way, the more I think about it with Trey Hendrickson, he's a free agent. You bring him in, then he's gone, and then Bosa's back next year. Perfect fit, right, Drapes? Perfect fit.
We'll see.
Yeah, Monday Night Football coming up. We're back with you tomorrow. Drive Guys, Sacktown Sports.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his